Greetings, traveler.
All right, everyone. We are going to be watching a Dogdog game. So it's going to be Oatstone. We got Beast, Dragon, Mech, Pirates, Undead. We have no Naga for Zarjira, which is usually the main thing I look for Thorim. Jandis definitely has some potential. I guess Beatboxer is also a good Thorim unit. Okay, fair. The dog is like, I'll take it anyway. It is also Oatstone. And is Oatstone a bit faster? Because I'm generally not the biggest fan of Thorim and faster anomalies. Faster meaning that you get more powerful early on, because Thorim's hero power essentially is always the same requirement. You need to spend 60 gold. And if the game evolves faster, then you get... oh, nice, he gets the Frieza coin. You get punished, basically, for taking a slower hero. At least in my experience. So he ends up going with the Stitch. There is some cool stuff he can do with Stitch, where there's Ghoul, right? In the... Ooh, wait, is there some Stitch Ghoul weird interaction? So Ghoul as the text triggered the death rattle of an adjacent death rattle, which is very good because that double dips in Titus. If you have a golden Titus, the Ghoul will not be ×3 but ×9, because it's death rattle and then death rattle again. Holy talking, you're hearing Shady through an ad. Wow, my powers are expanding. Now the ads can no longer stop me, chat. You think the ad is gonna come in there and like, no. So it goes with the oil that is highly approved, of course. We are all in favor of that. On Thorim, that is a little bit extra nice, because you do get an extra gold every turn to spend, which can be the difference between getting your tier 7 out one turn earlier or not. He does end up taking 3 damage for it here, because there's a 1/1 alive, and if we had taken literally anything else in the oil, there's a reasonable chance we wouldn't have taken damage. But it's for a good cause, chat. Ooh, he's thinking about taking the damage again. He could level, or he could double buy, but I'm pretty sure we're leveling, right? I think he's checking whether he wants a 1-drop right now. Yeah. So if you have the scout there, you can choose to keep it as a 2-drop and use your coin, or milk it even longer. But I guess Dog is too afraid that he's going to end up taking too much damage if he keeps a 1/1 on the board. Now, funny enough, he does get a 1/1 in return, but it's a surf and surf. It's not quite a 1/1. I don't know. With the damage coin in hand, I'm generally inclined to keep my scout, because I don't think the tempo you gain from the 1-drop really justifies it. Now, of course, if you don't have the coin, you have to sell the scout, and then I'm very happy to do that. Of course, of course. Double Orca. Yeah, that is a good way to stabilize. Another oil, my man. Let's go. Oh, no hesitation. I love it. Now, you did just pick up 2 Orcas, and Orcas are good at stabilizing, so I'm super down for that. Ooh, that skeleton is so bad for him. That is so horrible. Orca buffing, baby. Orca is such a toxic early unit. Our 3-1 is an 8/6. That's such a crazy amount of buffs. Now, it does fall off because it will start getting one-shot soon, but at this stage of the game where it's not getting one-shot most of the time, it's so good. So we got tier 4 Pendant, Phylactery, and then S tier Leaper. Wow. That is a bit weird, because we're also in the Time Warp Anomaly, and you can just pick that up from the shop later. Let me go back to see what his options were. Yeah, I guess you have to pay 6 for the 4-drop. You're not going to do that. You have to pay 6 for the pendant. You're not going to do that. So then it's like, do I just want to pick up a frog already, or do I take the Phylactery? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. So it doesn't make sense if you just think about, oh, it's the Time Warp Anomaly, and you can just pick up a frog later if he wants one. But it does make sense if you look at the alternatives, where I think the only real alternative was Phylactery, and it doesn't really, you know, make that much sense over just picking up a frog already. In the Time Warp Anomaly, frog is very good because you can combo it with chicken, the Hawkstrider. You can just proc the Leaper start of turn. So that's a very common thing people do in this anomaly. Like, it's pretty meta, if you will. Frogs are actually so meta in this anomaly that I usually end up playing Overflow, just because it works really well with the Ghoul. Because you can Ghoul also with chicken, with Titus. You get so many Overflow procs. So what usually happens is you then play Blaster in the end game, and you blast the enemy Leaper comp. So it's like a little bit of a... Ooh. Does this only buff dragons? Whenever a friendly minion gains attack, okay, yeah. I was like, oh, I guess it's Time Warp. That's why it works with non-dragons. Time Warp meta was only a few months ago, right? Yeah. I'm already forgetting cards. But yeah, that is a sick upgrade with the Orcas. The problem is, of course, that I said it was going to start falling off, and you see it falling off here. Now, this guy is high rolling, right? He's got Bran, he's got the Buccaneer end of turn, and Moon Eater. He's got a stupid amount of tempo. Okay, so now that it's turn 7, as you can see, the lesser Time Warps are in the shop, but the big Time Warps are not yet. You have to wait until turn 10. So that's what I mean with this is a very powerful anomaly, but it's not like super fast, because you have to wait until turn 10 until the real big stuff enters. Okay, so he gets Tiger Shark, maybe for a triple. Scarab is not a triple, no. Oh, see, this is the thing, right? I really hate playing a battle cry before I've rolled, because I might hit Bran. Now, that also means that I very often don't finish my turns because I have these, ooh, but I could do this, and then I could do this, and oh, but maybe I hit that first, right? So I do spend too much time quite often optimizing these things, but like not playing the shark until Bran, that is so baked into what I do. Well, he's got the Embalmer. Embalmer is a dirty card. It's you essentially with Embalmer, what people have been doing, it's that infinite Leroy comp, right? You've probably seen the Jeeve game. I also commented on the Jeeve game, but you basically use Embalmer, and then you use Kel'Thuzad to triple the Embalmer, and then you have a golden Embalmer, and you just have to reborn it, right? And if you reborn it, the Kel'Thuzad will kill it off, bring it back. And now you've got a golden Embalmer ×2, and then ×3, and then ×4. And you do that until you have 5 or 6 Embalmers, and then you just play a Leroy. And now you have a reborn Leroy with 5 or 6 reborn Embalmers, and they just keep reborning throughout the fights. So it's like you're almost, ooh, man, we're going below cap here. This is getting a bit scary, but we got a ghost, easy ghost, yeah. That's a streamer privilege, by the way. Slam Dunk the Hawk, yeah, I like it. It's not quite a streamer privilege, but it's a high MMR privilege. Unless they fixed the bug, but I don't think they have. Basically, the highest MMR in the lobby is more likely to get the ghosts because of how lobbies are formed. Hey, Kimas, thank you very much for that. Okay, so we found Titus. We got another Tiger Shark. We have double Reborn. He's got a duo, but can he afford to keep the duo on the board? He's got a ghost now, but his next fight won't be a ghost, which means that it gets very scary to keep it. Playing the Spore Bat, I do like that against the ghost here, because we do have a chicken, so even if the Spore Bat doesn't die, we're going to proc it off so many times. Ooh, and we have, ooh, I was like, are we selling Bran? I was like, oh, I don't want to sell the Bran. What was I saying? Oh, we have the Stitch, right? Oh my god, we're selling Bran. Okay, so the Stitch gives us the opportunity to kill something off, even if the ghost is weak. So he's gonna get a lot of spells in his hand here. That ghost is not that weak. Okay, we do have 97% to win because we just picked up a Titus and we have Hawkstrider plus Frog. But still, the opponent is not that big, right? And we still have a chance to die here, which is kind of it's not like super encouraging. Holy taunts, bro. The Spore Bats are like, bro, trust me, bro. You want taunt, you're gonna need this. All right, we do have 2 golden touches, so if there's something we want, we could just throw 2 at it, right? We don't have to even buy the whole shop. An old praise, thank you for the prime as well. Very much appreciate it. Welcome, guys. Found the hawk, and it's golden with the Elise, of course. Wait, and he has the guy. Oh my god, this is about to go crazy, chat. He just needs to live this one round, because this is the one round where I said it's gonna be tricky because he got duo, right? He's -1 board slot for 1 fight. He's gonna make it golden. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Surf is pretty good. It's more tokens for your guy. All right, he's gonna save 1 golden touch. He's not gonna like take the 1 and 2 and maybe waste 1. I think that's very reasonable. You're basically just paying 2 gold for golden touch. New hero power as Thorum. That's always sweet. Clone. Oh my god. Clone chicken? 2 golden chickens? I think so, right? Wait, is golden need better? Wait, I think it's golden chicken, right? But you'd have to think about it for a second. I don't think you can go wrong. He's gonna sell the duo. I like that. I like that. I think you just say, you know what? I got like 2 golden chickens. I don't think there's that much else I have to worry about. Let's just sell the duo. I think that's great. Gets the reborn first. Smart. How does this even work, bro? Like, what is the ordering here? It's because he's got a stitch too. Like, how does the stitch work? Chameleon? Okay, so it's left to right. So the frog goes off. The stitch is... Oh, right, the death rattles are being triggered first. Yeah, the death rattles are being triggered first. Oh my god. Wait, the chickens are in the back, right? Yeah. This is just so stupid. Oh my god. Well, oh my god, right. He has the Herald sticker as well. Jesus. So the sticker goes off, then 2 golden chickens go off. So when... Oh, right. Okay, so what is happening basically is the sticker goes off, right? The trinket, the Hawkstrider trinket, which spreads the leaper already to the other chickens. And then the chickens go off, and then they trigger the leaper death rattle on themselves as well. I think that's what's happening. With like the trinket first spreads out the leaper death rattle, and then the chickens are triggering on the leaper death rattle that has just been spread. Okay, wow, that's a little complicated, but... And then of course the... Oh, and the ShadyBunny, it copies the 2 leftmost, right? Because if the ShadyBunny is oh, but it's not a beast, right? So it's not gonna have chicken on it. It's not gonna... Wait, is it good then? The first 2. So it can't have leaper stacks, but it will have the leaper death rattle because it's copying the leaper death rattle. Bro, this is like too complicated this early in the morning. I want to be honest. Yeah, I think Dog is also trying to figure this out. Like, where does this go, bro? Like, what goes first? Like, how was the positioning here? Like, oh my god. Okay, so Frog goes off with the Herald sticker. Herald sticker is done now. Now the stitch went off. And now the chicken is going off. Yep. So you basically just have a golden frog that spawns more frogs inside the golden ShadyBunny, right? Time warp Sneed. There's a way to make this better, I'm sure. We just have so much stuff, right? That feeling is probably familiar, right? Maybe not necessarily in Battlegrounds, but you're playing some game or you're doing something and you have some very expensive gear or setup and you're like, I am not getting the most out of this right now. Right? That's what it feels like right now. Like, I want to see how he improves it throughout the turns with switching in different units or maybe swapping positioning. Okay, gets the butchering out of the hand. I like that. That's it's a little detail, but that gets stuck in the hand otherwise. Okay, he's gonna copy Wisdom Balls. I like that. Ooh, that's so good. Just Wisdom Ball and Golden Frog. Let's go, baby. We do want to keep copying the Wisdom Balls, so we want to play that Eyes later. Oh, dude, that's so good. That's golden Titus. Well, not golden. Oh, yeah, it is golden Titus. Okay, so he's gonna cast that to get the golden touch back. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna get the Titus golden. Is he gonna try to copy the ticket collector? Ooh, sell the beetle first. Why did we not sell the beetle first? That's felt like so YOLO. Minions only cost 2. That's so good for the golden touch. But does he even need the golden touch? I guess he could have 2 Titus plus golden Titus, but man, this is so silly. Yeah, it looks like he is gonna go for a golden Titus and maybe like double golden Titus. Yeah. Shimmermoth out. Yeah, he has to sell a Titus or he has to sell the vermin because he's been keeping that vermin, it seems. But... all right. Jesus. That's a pretty good turn. Yeah. Okay. I think we just made the comp better, chat. I don't know about you guys, but I feel good about this round's improvements. All right. So again, chicken procs, stitch procs. The Sneed Buddy takes all the death rattles from the left 2, and now the chickens are proccing. And they are spreading those frogs everywhere, baby. Frog, 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 frog. Frog, 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 frog. Okay, yeah. The comp got better. Yeah, as per usual, anything that pertains to frogs, just add more Titus and it'll get a lot better. Holy crap, bro. Yeah, I would say that was a good turn, chat. Improvements were made. I'm still not 100% sure about the Sneed Buddy right now. It doesn't feel like it's... I mean, if we ever get a chance to get like another chicken or... yeah, I don't know. It feels like the Sneed Buddy, it's not like that powerful. Because it's not taking the Leaper death rattles, right? Like it's not getting that many is what I'm trying to say. You could even run Camille... oh my god. Okay, that's a golden death rattle. Oh yeah, he gets so many. If he gets a surf and surf here in golden, the Tiger Shark is free. I think if I were to guess which unit is doing the least work, it's the Sneed Buddy right now. But again, I might be completely off on that. I'm going to reserve the right to be completely wrong there. It is more, it's like it's the original Leaper death rattle times 2, right? I think that's what we're seeing. Because it's proccing the Stitch, but the Stitch doesn't have room to spawn, so it's useless, right? So that death rattle's not doing anything. So the Sneed Buddy is essentially just proccing that. It's more summons too. Yeah, but Frog is not a great summon, right? It's not a death rattle, it's just a reborn. I feel like we're trying to optimize this. Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess. It's not bad, right? When we are critiquing the build right now, we are talking about an absolutely awesome setup, and we are thinking which is the least awesome piece here. We're not saying about is there anything bad here. Sneed copies all the instances that are on the frog. Oh, does the frog already have a lot by the time it copies? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Let's pay more attention to the Sneed Buddy then. How many procs are on the frog by the time the Sneed Buddy procs? That's probably what I'm missing. All right, here we go. Tavern spells, I guess. You never play Elder. Man, he's got a lot of work to do here. It's like guaranteed. Oh, he's just gonna complete it like that. That's fine. Whatever. Surf for golden. The only golden is Stitch, and you don't really care about that, I guess. Get another chicken. Roll another chicken. Snicker Snack is another golden. But yeah, it doesn't really work. Okay, he's gonna get money now. Sewer Lord. I mean, that's generally pretty good with frogs. We just gotta go. We got 30 seconds. It depends on what he's trying to do. If he's trying to play these spells too, then we're not gonna have the time. He's about to get 8 gold here, right? If he pops these Azurites. Oh, Macaw, right. We have not seen a Macaw in ages. It's not really a Macaw kind of setup though. He's more triggering just the start of combat. Yeah, he's just trying to protect himself versus Blaster. Sure. All right, so let's pay attention to the Sneed Buddy. When it procs, how many triggers are on the frog? Nothing, right? And then copy Stitch, which is basically just summon more frogs, which again is fine. Stitch, well, the Stitch is not bad because basically what is, okay, this is ludicrous, right? But what the Stitch is doing is it kills off that frog, which spreads the frog death rattle to the chickens before the chickens proc, which is really cool, right? That's only the first round of death rattles. The buddy procs 6 times. Wait
a minute, let me rewind.
So the death rattle of Sneed is, or the effect of Sneed is, start of combat, copy the death rattles, right? Okay, so let's see what's happening. The buddy is not proccing yet, right? The buddy is not proccing yet. Now the buddy procs on the regular frog. First the sticker has to go off. The sticker has already gone off. This is the only time the buddy will proc, right? Because it's now going left to right. So now the buddy is proccing on these two. And this frog does not have any extra stats. So now it's proc, proc, proc on the buddy. And now the chickens are proccing. And now the buddy will no longer proc, right? This is the chicken that you're seeing the animation. So it's basically just 2 frog death rattles that are on the Sneed. It's away from left to right. Yeah, yeah. As the buddy is no longer proccing, right? It's the chicken that is proccing on the buddy. Right? Or not? I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I fully understand it. It's probably pretty good. Holy shit, bro, what are these stats? We're doing science here. It's science, bro. We're genetically manipulating frogs to see how big they can get. All right, GG, man. Crazy dog game.